What we're going to talk about today is when you put a new horse on your pasture, or it's your first horse, or if you've had a horse but you just haven't really developed a relationship with it, these are some things that we can do to help us settle our horse in, get them settled in, get them feeling comfortable, get them feeling confident, relieve their anxiety. Whenever a horse goes through a major life change, like being taken from one pasture to another, a new owner and traveling, things like that, a change of landscape completely, it's stressful on that horse and it causes some anxiety until they get settled in. And it's our job to help them understand that everything's going to be okay, that we are their leader and that we can be trusted to take care of them and to keep them safe. And we're going to get that trust by getting their respect, and we're going to get their respect by making their feet move. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do a few exercises you can do with your new horse, or like I say, if it's a horse you've had for a while that you just haven't developed a good relationship with or want to work with. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to set the tone of a respectful relationship. This is how I started out whenever I start working with a horse for the first time. When I meet a new horse or get a new horse, these are some of the things that I do whenever I first get them. We're going to start with some leading exercises where we lead the horse around. We demand that they keep a safe distance from us, or the distance that we wish. We don't allow them to walk up on us, things like that. Now what this does is it gives you two things. It sets the stage for two things. Number one, it makes them pay attention to you. You really need your horse to pay attention to you when you're trying to train. You need to be the most interesting thing in the pasture. If that means you have to demand some attention and respect, then that's what you've got to do. Horses are drawn to your strength, not your sweetness. If you want to make your horse trust you, then show them your strength. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're just going to lead our horse, and whenever we're going to say whoa, and we're just going to back him up. We're just going to demand that he gives us a little personal space. You know, I wasn't rough on him. I just shook his line a little bit, and you notice he's paying close attention to me. Now I'm going to give him a little pet, let him know that we're good, but I just need his attention and his respect. Now I'm going to ask him to back up. Back. Good boy. Now he only gave me one little step, but he's new to this. Not only is he new to this pasture, he's green, he hasn't had all this training. So I got that one little step back and I took that pressure off. That lets him know that when he feels that pressure, as soon as, if he does what I ask, I'll stop the pressure. Your horse learns from the release of pressure. Okay, buddy, back up off of me. Back up. Good boy. Back. Good boy. Okay, so I'm going to take off leading again and do the same thing over again. Whoa, back up. Good boy, good boy. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. Back. Good boy. Good boy. Whoa. Good boy. Okay, now what you can see there, if you're able to see that, the horse began to respect my space. So what we did is we established his need to pay attention to me, for one, and then second of all, his need to respect me and respect my space. So when you get your horse to respect you through displaying strength and making their feet move, right behind that comes the trust. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to yield the hind quarters. All right, so we're going to step around to the hind quarters, and we just want to rotate those hind quarters around the front feet. You almost want the front feet to kind of pivot, because your goal here is to disengage their hind quarters, not have them walk in a circle. Yield. Good. Yield. Yield. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, so now we're going to do the other side. What you do to one side, you need to do to the other. Yield. 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 Good boy. Now back up off of me. Back up. Good boy. Back. Back up. Back up off of me. Come on, back up. Good boy. Good boy. It's a good idea to punctuate most of your exercises when you're trying to establish this level of respect with the backup exercise. Your backup command is very important. It's about your safety, and it's also the thing that that you use to start a lot of other motions like lunging, things like that. So you can't spend enough time refining the control of their feet in any movement, but especially in the back up. Back up, back. So after you've done some of these exercises and made your horse's feet move, become their leader, taking some steps toward demanding their respect and earning their trust, sometimes it's a good idea to just spend a little quality time just with your horse. Remember, you want to occupy your horse's mind before you occupy your horse's body. And you're going to do that by demanding their respect and earning their trust. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do basically a mirroring technique where I just hang out with my horse and just help bring his anxieties down and help him just feel like he's got a companion in me. Come on, buddy. Let's just hang out for a bit. Let's go. Let's see, I'm just going to drive him a little bit from the hip. I'm staying back here on his hip. I'm not putting a whole lot of pressure. I just want to kind of make his feet move in an organized fashion. And I'm going to control which direction he goes. As you see, I'm cutting him off. You want to leave a gate open in front of him, and you close the gate in back of him. You see how we're doing that? He kind of has an opening in front of him so he can go. Very good. Now I'm going to cut him off and send him back the other way. Come on, buddy. Good. 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 Whoa. Whoa, boy. Come on. Now I'm not going to have a passive posture right here. I'm going to have more of an aggressive posture. I'm going to have more of a passive posture. So I've got my shoulders down, not looking at him. Just going to kind of ease on over there to him. And this is what we call a join up right here, where the horse has hooked to you and is going to walk with you wherever you go because they trust you. So see, this is my horse right now. So when you make your horse's feet move, now understand, this guy's been here less than 2 days. He doesn't know us from Adam, but he knows that he feels a little bit safer around me. Why? Because I made his feet move. Because I showed him my strength, not my sweetness. And I helped him have controlled feet movement to my will, yield to me. So in me, he sees a leader, he sees an alpha. You do this to your horse. When you get a new horse, it's really important. Do this to your horse will trust you more, your horse will respect you more. I'm Steve Smith of the Double Spur Ranch. Visit our website, www.doublespurranch.com. Check us out. We have, sometimes we rehome horses. Sometimes we offer lessons and clinics and things. But if nonetheless, if you're out in the land area, we sure would like to meet you. We'd love to share our horses with people and people with horses.